Hello, this is topic 4-5 on parallel lines. More specifically, we're going to talk about how to write the equations of parallel lines. But to begin with, let's go ahead and just review finding slope. So the slope of line A, I'm given these two clear points, and I go up 1, 2, 3, and over 1. So that would be 3 over 1, which is just 3. Remembering that slope is rise over run. Line B, we do the same. 1, 2, 3 over 1. Well, that's the same slope. C, I fall down 1, so I know that that's got to be negative. And then I run 1, 2, 3. So negative 1 over 3, well, that's just negative 1/3. And D, I go up 1, 2, and to the right, 1, 2. That would be 2 over 2, which just equals 1. And if I compare these lines, I can say that A and B are the same. Okay? Now let's talk about this. If I'm given a slope of 2/3, then a parallel slope would also be 2/3. If I'm given a slope of -4, a parallel slope would also be -4. If I'm given a slope of -1/4, a parallel slope would also be 1/4. And I'm pretty sure you've guessed it that that should be 2. Parallel slopes, parallel lines have the same slope. Lines that are parallel have slopes that are the same. So parallel lines are easy, and we can come back over here and say that A and B are parallel. Let's go ahead and have a look. We want to determine if these lines are, in fact, parallel. So I see -1/2 and 2. No. Come over here and I see 3 and -3. No. Now this is weird. X over 7 is the same thing as saying 1/7 x. And so I've got 1/7 and 1/7. And so here, the answer is yes. Same slope, they are parallel. So to find the equation of a parallel, first thing is you need to find the slope of the original equation. Next, you use slope, sorry, not slope intercept. We want to use point slope form. To find the new equation. And I know there's a whole bunch of lines here, but it's really not this many steps. Next, you put the equation into the proper because sometimes you want to use it in standard or slope-intercept equations. So let's go ahead and do this. So first I need to find my slope. I'm going to solve for y. So I'm going to subtract 5x from both sides. Negative 2y equals a negative 5x plus 8. Divide everything by a negative 2. So y equals a negative 5 over negative 2x plus negative 4, which is 5/2 x minus 4. Well, that's my slope. So now, this is x1, y1, and I want to use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus 9 equals m, which is 5 over 2, times x minus, my x1 is 2. I distribute. Y minus 9 equals 5/2 x minus 5. Add 9 to both sides. Y equals 5/2 x plus 4. And it wants it in slope-intercept form, which is what we have. And so we're done. Now for our last example here. We're still sticking with slope-intercept form. We want to know parallel. Well, my slope here is 2/9. So now, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So y minus negative 13, which is plus 13, equals 2/9 times x minus 6. So y plus 13 equals 2/9 x minus, and over here this will give us 4/3. I will subtract 13. And y equals 2/9 x. If I do a negative 4/3 minus 13, I get minus 43 over 3. And I know that number looks very weird. The reason is because multiplying by 6 by 9, dividing 6 by 9 doesn't give you nice, pretty numbers. So, all in all, this is pretty easy. Figure out what your slope is, then use point-slope form to determine your new equation. Good luck on your assignment, and have a good day.